It's October 25th, 1415. Imagine the cold, wet, and muddy fields of France. An exhausted English army finds itself staring down a massive French force, outnumbered nearly 5-1. The situation looks absolutely hopeless. But what happens next will go down in history as one of the greatest underdog victories ever recorded, the Battle of Agincourt. So how did they get here? King Henry V of England had invaded France, believing he had a rightful claim to the French crown. But his campaign had been brutal. After weeks of marching and struggling with disease, his army was starving, sick, and utterly worn out. As they tried to retreat to the safety of English-held territory, the French army managed to cut them off, trapping them near a narrow, muddy field by the village of Agincourt. The French knights, clad in heavy armor and brimming with confidence, were poised to annihilate Henry's tired soldiers. But King Henry had a secret weapon, the legendary English longbowmen. As dawn broke on that fateful day, rain poured from the sky, turning the battlefield into a treacherous swamp of mud. The French knights began their charge, a wave of shining armor, proud and seemingly unstoppable. Or so they thought. Then Henry gave the order. Thousands of English longbowmen drew their strings and unleashed a terrifying storm of arrows. The sky literally darkened as the arrows rained down, piercing armor and creating chaos. The French horses panicked, and the heavily armored knights stumbled and fell, their expensive plate mail becoming a death trap in the thick mud. The narrow battlefield, which the French thought was to their advantage, now worked against them. They were packed so tightly they couldn't move, couldn't fight effectively, and many couldn't even breathe. As the French charge disintegrated into a pile of struggling men and horses, the English soldiers, armed with simple swords, daggers, and even hammers, surged forward to finish what the longbows had started. When the brutal fighting finally ended, the scene was devastating. Over 10,000 French soldiers, including many of France's most powerful nobles, lay dead on the field. In stark contrast, the English had lost only a few hundred men. King Henry V, calm, brave, and driven by faith, had achieved the impossible. Agincourt wasn't just a military victory. It became a powerful symbol of courage, brilliant strategy, and the triumph of discipline over arrogance. Your support is what helps us bring these incredible moments from history back to life. Thanks for watching.